Welcome back, everyone. I hope you have had a wonderful past week and have a very nice time off. Before I begin, same disclaimer, please do your own due diligence. This is not a financial advice. It's my personal opinion and how I see market is going to react. Stating that, let's begin with SPY. And I am going to make it bigger for a clear visibility. And what I do expect, I'm expecting it to come down this area. So around 396 and boom up to around 404 this week. Why? So there are few things which is kind of pointing in that direction is the gap area it has left. And there is a very small gap, but that needs to be filled, this particular gap. If they don't fill this one, I think I am going to be okay with it, but I am expecting this gap to be filled. So that can have a quick drop around 396 and then boom up. Also, the Qs, which is super bullish right now, has some of its own challenges. So when we move to the Qs, I'll explain that. So here you go. Your move down underneath this and goes there, or we just come back, test 398 and bounce higher. But I do not have very huge confidence because it moved too fast. So, and it can happen like this fast and then it starts curling back down. So I'm not telling that because too fast it has to come down, but my thesis right now for the week is I'm expecting a pullback at least to 398. 396 will be a good place where I'm going to think that, yeah, it's a very good opportunity on the long side. Let's move to the Qs. Beautiful Q did almost exactly what was expected. We touched the kind of 50 MA, then next day we bounced higher. Now it's over my line, which is kind of giving me, again, there's a gap here which needs to fill. The biggest challenge, what on the Q, which probably you will notice or not. So we had a gap area here and we had a gap area here. So that was island reversal on the downside, which means that we have to just go past this 326.60 and fill this gap, which will be a big challenge. So in that challenge, this wedge is broken. They need to come down, test this wedge and continue moving higher is what I'm expecting. But if it is not, I'm not playing. Let's move on to Apple. Apple, beautiful again. We are in the space zone. I have been talking about this very good support area around 120. Now we have been passed over my big support zone, 121.81. Do I expect? Yes, I'm expecting it going higher. So again, the path for all of them is same here. Can we close this week around 128? Yes. Can we go back to 121.81 and then boom up? That's my kind of plan for the week. But remember, market is super bullish, and any dip is the buy opportunity. Amazon. Oh, beautiful again. You can say beautiful wedge breakout everywhere. You're gonna hear me repeat this. So anything 31.44, I'm looking that going to my one target. That should be a huge resistance in here. and then, you know, we'll have to kind of draw more lines, but we'll kind of take it one step at a time. So we just be here that this should be your wall for the week. So if I see around 3146 area, 3150 area, I think it's along to 3250. A small pullback. Amazon is one of the most bullish now going forward. Similar as Facebook, I mentioned last week. How about Facebook? Oh, wow. So we did hit very close to my one of the targets. 294 was one, which we did hit. Then we moved past that and we hit 302.40. Technically, it should have been 304 for me. Now, with this line, which might get tested back on Monday around 299, or the worst case scenario, you might see 294, and then, you know, we can climb here and then keep going. The reason I am a little bearish on the Facebook, because there was some bad news. It does not matter, you know, when you're doing technical analysis, the news are not your not part of your analysis, but at the same time it does drive price up and down. So where it's going to go, but I'm thinking that will be a very good opportunity to go long for this pullback. How about PLTR? Proton, sorry, Planter. I think I just mentioned in the last video as well the wrong name. Apologize for that. And let's move to, and it had a breakout, came back, tested the support, which tells you that up move is on the card. Expect around 27 this week and 32 week after. That should be my plan. As simple as that. If you want to really see the path, could be like this, and you hit the target. I'll be out. We'll analyze after we see that. I have some comments, so not a recommendation for you to buy or sell, but I have it underwater. But anyway, let's move to the next one, Boeing. And you might see many airlines. My target is very much intact. I see Boeing going much higher. So it kind of went up, pull back. Now it's kind of resisting in here. So next move should be on the card. So if I see next move, I have to give you a target on that. Should be around 295, which is still coming from the previous analysis. So below this, around 250 area, Boeing is, if it cannot hold 250, I think it'll go in bearish territory. If you need kind of more detailed analysis on that, let me know and I'll show you the clear picture and points. Currently, you can look at the existing lines on that. One of the major reasons why I am expecting a pullback, because the banks has a very fast run. So I expect bank to financial sectors to have a pullback and then starts going higher. So if you see the pattern, which is pretty much clear, too fast. So I'm trying to see, you know, where will be a good opportunity. So maybe you will not see below this, which is around 337 area on the Bank of America. XLF, I think I have the almost similar thought. The only challenge, what I see, that it had already done a little pullback. If it would have touched maybe next leg higher, but then also it's right in the middle, so it can act as a support or can come back and test. So I will wait patiently for this test. Even if it is higher, I have to buy. That'll be a better to go as per the analysis. Expect it to be around uh, 37 by end of the week after the pullback. So that'll be a good opportunity. If it doesn't pull back, I am out. Tesla. Tesla, I am not bullish yet. Why? I'm going to explain you. Has so many overhead resistance. One news can drive up and down. But I keep those clutter out of my analysis. So you see recently, these was your top. These were the top. So 1, 2, lower high. We break this purple line and this purple band. Then I am going to be bullish, which is about 721. Then I have a 50 MA, this yellow line, which is a strong resistance and not much room, if you're going to make an entry. But then most likely it's going to go past the 50 MA and test from 736 to 775 and very quick. But you see, 1 resistance, 2 resistance, 3, 4. So those are going to be huge resistance on the Tesla. Don't expect Tesla to go higher. It can either consolidate in this area or follow this downtrend. That's my take, and I could be completely wrong. I'm not playing Tesla at all because the moves are so sharp, especially when you're doing with the options. It can mess up with your mind. But if you ask me, I am bearish from my analysis perspective. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful trading week, coming week, and enjoy your day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I I'm doing kind of a lot of background work before I come back and give you my direction. I can't really go through every smaller, finer details, what I'm looking, why I'm looking, and things like that. So please like and subscribe and keep my motivation going. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.